guys, so I'm doing me on these Gucci shoes. They're brand name Gucci right there. I've had these kind of a while. If you guys know me, I'm a super shoe person. I love heels. And this one I just took off, but it says Gucci. I didn't really want to show my shoes, but I couldn't really. I was having trouble kind of putting them on. Let's kind of get this camera holder to work. It doesn't work that great. Oh, it actually fell out, the holder itself. Maybe I need to buy a new one. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold it myself. My camera holder they always break. I really don't want to say Gucci is like the best because they hurt. Honestly, like I'm a heel person. These shoes just aren't the best. They aren't the best. I don't think this these I've had like a really long time. I really wear shoes a lot until they're like damaged to shit. Honestly, guys, I wear shoes until they're like just shit. So I'm just gonna wear them like that. So yeah, my camera holder is just it's not working right now, so I'm just gonna do videos like I normally do with the ring light looking on a little better and like talking about life. Yeah, this is Gucci shoes, and do not screenshot my feet, people. So how's life going for everyone? I just want to say I'm doing a little bit better. So I've been doing meetings for like my mental health. I want to say like I really wasn't doing okay for the past few days. And I appreciate everyone who checks up on me to make sure that I'm okay. It is appreciated, believe me. I do appreciate every and anyone who makes sure I'm okay. You guys are noticed very much, and I know I should not have brought a lot of my problems and issues to YouTube. I should not have brought up some people, and I feel like there might need to be an apology made to numerous people, but I feel like I need an apology first. I'm not going to be the first person to just give out the apology. I will never be the first person. And also, like, calling me a victim was like re-victim shaming me. It's not healthy for me. So if you guys were my real friends, I talked to my therapist and she's like, Carly, you know that real friends don't just call each other bitches and cunts. And like, I guess like I was friends with a bunch of people who are just like, we just really argue a lot in like friend groups, and then we like be friends the next day. Like it's nothing like, oh, you're a bitch, kill yourself. And like we'd say like, I'd say I'm not. Sometimes I'd say mean things just because people would push me so far. I am not a person who would say mean things unless I am pushed hardcore. Maybe sometimes I would say like a joke, like I'd bring up my friend's ex-boyfriend, and maybe that would trigger her so bad that like I didn't know what I was doing. So maybe we're all ignorant, but to bring up extreme abuse that's not an ignorant topic. Let's not act ignorant about it. And it's just still like a topic that we need to talk about, you know. So like we need to talk about what makes a person a bad person. So no, when I said like what makes a bad person, like if they have face tattoos or a rapper, probably stay away from. I realize it's how they treat you. Like how they treat you really shows. If they want to control your every action, that's not okay. And like realize like a lot of people are very controlling in my life. And I just thought it was normal. The fact that Clayton doesn't want to control me. He's just a normal white boy. That's why I like him so much. And we do have a lot in common. A lot of people think like I'm using him for some. He doesn't want to use me for anything. It's exactly why I like Clayton. Like I don't want to go for someone who's like really high up and narcissistic and like really self-centered and looks. I think the only reason I'm like really self-obsessed with looks, like I just went through a lot of abuse lately, and it's just. I know it's not giving me the best look for myself. At the same time, I don't really care, you know? Like, I'm doing, like, what I want to do, not what others want to do of me. I'm not letting others control me at this point. No one can control me. And the fact that, like, I kind of wanted Clayton to control me the other day. Like, I'm like, hey, babe, can I go hang out with friends? And he's just so, I'm, like, kind of shocked that he's not like, no, don't go hang out with your friends. Like, we don't know what guys are going to be there. I mean, a guy could try to rape you or fuck you. He just said, like, oh, as long as, like, no guy's trying to fuck you, which a guy totally was. I just wanted him to say no, no, no. And, like, honestly, I did like kind of a toxic thing. I like deleted messages. I'm like, Clayton, say no, say I can't go out, and then like I just deleted it, and like that was kind of toxic of me. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have made him out to be like he was a controlling person, but he's not. He's not. That was just me. I'm used to people controlling me my entire life. I've had like significant others tell me that like I couldn't even work a job. Like I had to do certain things for them to be happy. And Clayton's just a normal person who likes me. And he's not like, just imagine with a lot of people who are like 10 years older than me. This is something I'm really like scanning my life now that I'm like sober. And like before, like, I think I was sober for like a very long time, but maybe like, since all I would do is mindfulness, I wouldn't really do like therapy work. I wasn't really looking at things like, why was I dating people so much older than me? Why was I like doing these things, and like why? Like I really have to think about it. Like, why was Carly doing these things? There's always like psychology around it, but Carly, like, I don't know. And like it really does trigger me when my friends would compare me to Tana Mojo and videotape me and just post me on TikTok, like, and that really, I think that really triggered me to have a mental breakdown, because if you guys are like comparing me to Tana Mojo, why don't I act like her? I don't look like her at all. Do you see this? Like, maybe like my dress similar, but I have brown, black hair. I'm not a blonde girl. And maybe like I'll fake date people. I admit some of my relationships are fake. Sometimes I flex on social media, babes, but I'm not really dating the amount of people that I say I do. Sometimes I just say I'm dating people because I feel like I have to have someone with me. That's another issue I'm working on a lot. So it's working, it's being worked on, babes. Just please calm down and stop freaking out like I'm Carly. We don't need this drama. No more freaking out on Carly and Clayton, like the two C's. Or like, just please.